going to show you how to make an interactive video, and then we'll see if we can post it somewhere, hopefully on the Moodle side. So I'm going to start with importing some media. I have a sample here which I'm going to import, and it imports, and I'm also going to import other media. So you can see the plus sign down here. I have made an equation and it's here, so we'll use that later. The first thing I do when I have my media, of course you can import more videos and more everything else, but I just have this one. I'm going to take it down here, and then we'll have the cartwheel of death. We'll try again. There we go. So now we have the video here. What I want to do is add some interactivity, and I have 3 different views, as you can see here. Actually 4 different views. So I'm going to make some buttons which will make it possible to shift between these views. And I do that first by using annotations. You can probably also do other things. For example, you could take in the equation. I like this industrial look, so I'm going to use that. I put in the annotation here, and I put it on the top. That's because that's where I want it to be. And then I make it smaller, and I can do that with yeah, like this. Holding down shift will conserve the aspect ratio. Then I'm going to write view 1, and I know that I have 4 views, so I'm just going to copy and paste and paste and paste again. So now I have my 4 views. I'm gonna call this view 2, and this view 3, and this view 4. And now you can see here that if I just wanted them to be there for like a couple of seconds, as you can see here, then I could just leave it as it is, because at some point they will then disappear, exactly at this point. But I want them throughout the whole video, so I'm going to make sure that they're there throughout the whole video by simply just dragging here. And I scroll up to find the missing tracks. I could probably also make it larger here, but I won't. So now I have my 4 view buttons. So now I have to make them interactive. And I don't do that by using the interactivity button here. I'm going to use visual effects. And visual effects, you go down, after that you go down to interactive hotspot, and you go up, drag it up to where you want it. And now when you click that button, something will happen. And I want, each time people click on that button, I want them to go to the start of the video. So now we go to view number 2. You can also just click on them, and I drag up this thing here. Here I want it to go to 10 seconds in, and here I want people to go 21 seconds in, and here I want people to go 31 seconds in. Oops, 31. And so you can also, oops, you can test these by going there, and this is fine. Okay, I also want to add my equation, and I want to add it here for some reason. So I go to my media and I drag it up here. I make it a bit smaller, like that. And so now I just adjust here by dragging and doing stuff. And the final thing I want to do is I want to make a quiz. And now I go to interactivity and I use timeline, and then the quiz will appear here. Okay, so now I just have to make my quiz question. And the question is, where did you see the ladder? And I'm going to say that the first one is trick question. There is no ladder. And the second one, yeah, but it was hard to see on the other side. And then the final one is, yep, it was a beautiful orange. And this is of course the correct answer. I want to display some feedback. If correct, yep, you are a champion. And yeah, just continue. And then we will say, if incorrect, take another look. Press continue. And I want to have there, I know that around 3 seconds that the letter will be. I don't want another question, but I could add another question. I will not. And so that is basically it. Could I make another question, which is short answer or fill in the blank or something? I could do that, and then that would show up. But now it's simply a multiple choice question. So I am going to save this. Fantastic video. Save. My God, I already made that. So now it's saving, and now it's time to export it. So I'm going to press export, and I'm going to say screencast.com. You can also use local file and then create a SCORM package, which in principle Moodle can read. But I've tried it out and it didn't work too well, so I'm going to go with the screencast option here. And I have an account there, so it will not ask me again, but if you don't, it will ask you to make an account if you don't have one already. I'm also using a trial version. I could probably get my university to get me one. I haven't done that yet. But here's what I want to include the quiz, but you can also see here that actually I could have reports sent to me, and I could require viewers to give input, so I can make that kind of thing. Appearance, and you could do all sorts of things here, which I will not do. You can test it out, and you should. And so here we go. And we're done. So now we're uploading. And we are successful. Now we can visit the place where it is. Yep, the fantastic videos here. We can do stuff. We can go to the quiz. We can take the quiz. And we can see that we were wrong, and we will go back and see, aha, there it was, and everything is fine. So let's share this. We can copy this URL. And now we will go back to the course, and I will add an activity or resource, and the resource I want to add is a URL. And I'm just going to call it fantastic video. There it is. Here you go. Save and display. Let's go out and see what we have here. There's a fantastic video down here. I can move it around since I'm in editing mode. And there we go. All right, that's it.